Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of December 19th, 2020. This is our last show of 2020. We are taking 2 weeks off and will return in the new year, so I hope you all have some great games planned to play across the holidays. Don't check your emails. I know we're trying to stay away from them as well, but you can expect some news and reviews to be posted for the next couple weeks. But for like normal kind of posting time, we probably won't be as frequent as we typically are. But we want to give everyone a break, especially us on this site. So talk to us in the comments. We'll be around. And yeah, be safe. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I'm currently playing I Walk Among Zombies Volume 0. This came out the same day as Volume 3 and is more of like a fan disc. I should have a review of it next week, so expect that. And let me know in the comments what you're playing and what you plan to play over the holiday break. The 2 weeks that we won't be seeing you. So starting off the news, right out the gate, Sony announced that Cyberpunk 2077 has been delisted from the PSN stores, and that's PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 digitally. You cannot buy this game right now. It just got that bad. I mean, if you're a platform holder and you're getting all these refund requests, you're losing money, essentially, because they take that money and they already invested in something else, and it's not like in this whole pool of money that they just kind of keep and for a rainy day. No, it goes places. Cyberpunk really effed this one up, huh, guys? 2 things I'm glad for. 1, I canceled my pre-order about 8 months ago because I was looking at my Amazon list and I was like, when did I pre-order this? And I remember it was when Amazon was taking away their 20% off deal for Prime members for games, and then everyone was like, you should pre-order Cyberpunk because you'll get 20% off now. And I was like, oh, that's a good deal. So when this game comes out, I'll have 20% off. Well, 8 months ago, I looked at that and I was like, I'll just delete it. And 2, we have a review on the site. The game is not a great game, as people have said it was. God, people just took this game a little too seriously in terms of review scores and just hype trains. It becomes fun to kind of play devil's advocate, but the truth is, when something's bad, it's bad. It doesn't matter how much you love a product. I mean, I loved Final Fantasy X when I was younger. I hated Final Fantasy X too. Kind of came around to it now, especially when you 100% it. I digress. Even in fandom, you have to be open to criticizing your most cherished games. Doesn't matter the hype, doesn't matter. As a fan, you're the go-to source for some to dictate whether they should buy a game or not. And if you're just telling them to do it over pure hype alone, guys, no. Be honest and stop pissing people off. So I guess all I can say is just be nice to people and have nice conversations about video games. If it gets heated, it gets heated, but no name calling. I mean, throw out your opinions, but keep it about the video game and not about the people. It's a video game. Come on, let's have fun. Anyway, that's enough on the Cyberpunk ordeal. I think we'll move past it, and in 2 weeks, I will never talk about it again. And I'll probably never play the game, so there you go. NeoWiz and developer Jelly Snow announced that their 2D action roguelike Metal Unit has been delayed to January 21st. This is to polish the endgame content, release a game that they think is good, unlike somebody. Okay, I'm done. Really. No, that's no more Cyberpunk references. I'm excited for this game, and if they want to take some time to make it better, take all the time you want. December sucked. Let's look forward to January. Binary Haze Interactive released a new update for the Livewire developed supernatural action-adventure game Ender Lilies, Quintus of the Nights, which plans to launch on Steam Early Access in 2021. No date was given, but damn, this game looks good. I'm excited about it. Not a lot of people are talking about it, but I think that it should stay on your radar. We'll definitely cover it for the months to come, and looking forward to everything that this game has to show us. It's about this girl and she has these spirits and she fights and stuff. Can't get much cooler than that. In my book. But in my book, you don't have to try very hard. Set the bar pretty low. Cygames has added a new character to the roster. Yule is now playable, and you can buy her for $6.99, or you can get her a part of the Character Pass 2, which has 6 characters, and I think it's like $34.99 for all 6 characters and something else. I'm not sure. I just wanted to bring it up because she's cute. Developer Southpaw Games and publisher NeoWiz announced that their roguelite Skull the Hero Slayer will officially launch its 1.0 version on January 21st. This is that like Hollow Knight looking thing. I think you can throw your head in it. It looks cool. I mean, NeoWiz is bringing out the hits, I think. I'm excited. Definitely looking forward to playing more. I believe we have a preview of the game on the site. Strange news. Little Orbit announced that players will be able to play the Unsungs Story early access soon. They released a trailer showing some of the gameplay. For those unaware, Unsungs Story was this huge successful Kickstarter. So much money. Why? Because Matsuno-san, the designer for Final Fantasy Tactics and Vagrant Story, actually contributed some of the art. And that's all he did. They just commissioned him for some designs. And he got his name attached to it, I believe, and then it just blew up after that. The game is a tactical RPG, but shortly after the Kickstarter, just things went downhill. Little Orbit picked up the developing rights from the previous developer. I forgot their name. Whatever. This is crazy to be seeing this game in a semi-finished state, so we'll definitely look forward to covering this more. Developer Mechanical Head Studios and publisher Yacht Club Games has announced that their action platformer Cyber Shadow will launch on Nintendo Switch on January 26th. This is going to be launched exclusively to Switch for now. I believe it's coming to other platforms for sure. Yacht Club Games isn't stingy about that. Yeah, this game looks dope. If you liked The Messenger, I think you're gonna like this, but if you haven't played The Messenger, but you like Ninja Gaiden, classic Ninja Gaiden, then this is right up your alley. It just looks so good. It's a little dark, but I'm hoping that they use that in the design so that things kind of don't get muddled. A lot of classic NES games that go dark, you get lost in the platforming sections. Over the years, I'm sure they've learned how to fix this, but looking forward to the game all the same. Leap Games announced that their Brawler Touche will launch on Nintendo Switch in March 2021 alongside a PC release. And I didn't know anything about this game before it was announced for Switch, and Touche is a pretty cool looking game. Hand-drawn art, got this brawler aesthetic. The Hat Kid from A Hat in Time is in it, and it looks cool. So very excited about this, and I'm glad to get a new game that I'm looking forward to. Some exciting news for gamers. Team Meat announced that Super Meat Boy Forever will launch exclusively on Nintendo Switch on December 23rd. Yep, you don't have to wait very long. After this episode, it's like 4 days, and then you'll be playing some Meat Boy. This game is looking good, as long as they just keep the ball rolling, right? Literally. This is good news considering that I really liked the first game, and I'm excited to jump back in and die many times in this tough game. PM Studios revealed the newest trailer for the Scroll Cat developed puzzle platformer Hoa, coming to Nintendo Switch and PC in April 2021. I didn't really follow this game before, and then I saw the trailer and oh man, looks good. Looks good. There's light puzzle designs and very environmental aesthetic. I'm looking forward to this game. Idea Factory International announced that the Compile Heart developed RPG Neptunia Virtual Stars will launch on PC on Steam alongside the PS4 release in 2021. This is that idle hack and slash Neptunia game. I'm not very excited, but I will play it and I'll see if I like it. There's a lot of characters in it, so it looks exciting, but I don't know. A lot of people are like saying the game is censored. Do you know anything about this? Cause I don't know anything about this, but every time we post news, there's some people that are quick to be like, not gonna play on the censor station for. Come on. You know you played Trails of Cold Steel 4. Anyway, moving on. Dear Villagers released a new trailer for Midgar Studio developed RPG Edge of Eternity. The game is coming to PS4, Xbox One, PC in spring 2021, but this update is for the beta that's currently on PC, adding in Chapter 6, God's Herald. Man, the trailer looks good. I've been holding off from this game, but looking forward to playing the full release. Let me know if you've tried out this game or if you're in the beta program right now, because we're definitely going to be reviewing it in the future. 34 big things announced that Redout Space Assault will launch on January 22nd, 2021 on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam. This game I didn't know anything about, but it is a sequel to that Redout Racer. It's like F-Zero inspired, but this is a 3D shmup and it looks really good. I am kind of blown away by the difference in genres, but yeah, I'm excited to play this. I wasn't a huge Redout fan. I'm not a huge F-Zero fan, but I am a huge shmup fan. Nintendo announced that the Clayworks developed Bravely Default 2 has received a new demo. It's available now in the eShop, so download it while you're watching this video if you haven't already. Modus Games released new gameplay for the Dreams Unincorporated Chris Tales. Yes, one of our most anticipated games of 2021. The trailer goes over more gameplay aspects and has commentary. It's kind of bad commentary because you can hear his clicking in the back and I don't really like it, but hey, more content, more updates, I'm down. Head Up Games announced that they will publish the Dev Espresso developed adventure puzzle game Scarlet Hood and the Wicked Wood, coming to Steam Early Access in February. And this is by the Coma developers, and they know how to make the waifus, guys. If you've been sleeping on this developer, you need to wake up, because they've been putting out the hits. And this game, main character's cute, she got that punky vibe, and I'm all about it. I like the bad girls. No one asked, but I just thought you should know. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss this show. On to visual novel news. Playism announced that they will publish the adventure RPG Ganonsha in the West on Nintendo Switch. It's this adventure visual novel where there's like these Cylons, but they're not Cylons, but they look like humans. But think Cylons from Battlestar Galactica, and you'll know what I mean. And you gotta kind of guess who's the Cylon. But again, they're not called Cylons. I think they're called Ganonsha. And the game looks cool. It looks very artsy and kind of neon colors. I'm excited. XD Network announced that they will publish the Freebird developed remaster of Finding Paradise on Nintendo Switch. This is a sequel to the Moon, and the doctors go on a new quest to help this guy. People die, and then they allow them to start their life over, in their head at least, and relive their life one time through. And it's a touchy subject and very emotional game. So this is a remaster. They're just redoing some systems, adding in some adventure elements. And if you haven't played this game, just wait for this release because it's going to be a good one. JazzBlue announced that they will publish the Nitro Chirrell developed yaoi visual novel Dramatical Murder in 2021 on PC. This game takes place in the West with some dude named Oda who works at a junk shop. And then somewhere along the line, he gets literally. There's a physical release up for pre-order now on JList if you want that hard copy. ShiraVune announced that they have rebranded themselves as ShiraVune, pronounced ShiraVune and not ShiraVune. They made sure to let me know that. And they're known for their games like Marco and the Galaxy Dragon and Master Magistrate. And they also have 8 more projects that are in the works and coming west. So bringing games to the West, and they're Tokyo based. So that's a little bit about them. Extend announced that their Tomy visual novel Busta Fellows will release in English soon at some point. There's also Busta Fellows Season 2 that was announced. And hopefully we get the Switch version and the PC version. And hopefully we get Season 2, because this game looks pretty cool. On to previews. We got Bravely Default 2. Reviews, we got Slave Princess Sarah, Spice and Wolf VR2, Tanuki Justice, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, I Walk Among Zombies Volume 3, Mercenaries Blade, Dawn of the Twin Dragons, Collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend, Fantasy Tavern Sextet Volume 1 New World Days, External Radiance, Meteor World Actor, and Cyberpunk 2077. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your year, and thanks for making this year so great. It's hard to do these shows every week, but we do them anyway. And this was an extra long show to hold you off until we come back in 2021. So enjoy your vacation and be safe, and we'll see you soon.